Namaskar dear students, welcome you to our channel by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, this is a second part of previous video, Human Circulatory System. As that was very long to explain in one video itself. Now please in continuation understand it. In human heart there is a nodal tissue, that special cardiac nodal tissue. It is self-excitatory nodal tissue and therefore heartbeat originated in human heart itself. We have sino-auricular node as a nodal tissue. It has capacity to have or produce waves of contraction and relaxation, that is called action potential. It is not dependent upon neuron, as there are two types of heart, neurogenic heart and myogenic heart. In neurogenic heart, heartbeat is originated in brain, neuron, nerve cells. But in myogenic heart, heartbeat is originated in heart itself. And therefore, I told you, we have a special nodal tissue, sino-auricular node, as it has self-excitability and therefore it can create action potential on its own to generate the wave of contraction and relaxation, and therefore SA node is known as pacemaker. Where it is located? It is located at the upper corner, upper part of right auricle near the interauricular septum. Upper part of right auricle near the interauricular septum. It is a special nodal tissue. When it generates the action potential, that wave of contraction is passed over the auricle, and that is called auricular systole, that is contraction of auricle, to contract and pump blood into respective ventricles. By the time when that wave of contraction, that is action potential generated by SA node, pass over auricle, these ventricles are in relaxed stage, that is called ventricular diastole. But by the time when auricular systole is completed, same wave is collected over AV node, is another bundle present in between this auriculoventricular wall or inside the auriculoventricular wall, but very close to the interauricular septum, that is towards the lower side of the auricle. Now this AV node, auriculoventricular node, receives that wave generated by SA node and pass through this bundle of his, is a bundle of fibers, pass through this bundle of his which get divided into two parts. That one part of bundle of his pass these fibers towards the left auricle and another part pass towards the right ventricle. So when that bundle of his pass this fiber towards the left ventricle, is once again get branched into still smaller fiber called Purkinje fiber. So this Purkinje fiber pass through interventricular septum or musculature and it present in the wall of that ventricle musculature wall. It is not inside the gap, inside the chamber, it is inside the muscular wall. So this Purkinje fiber pass all over the muscular wall, carrying that wave of contraction over ventricles to contract that ventricles and begin the ventricular systole to contract and pump blood to different parts of the body. So the function of these two nodal tissue, that is SA node and AV node, to generate the wave of contraction so that action potential develop, auricle and ventricles contract simultaneously, so to create the heartbeat. So simultaneous contraction and relaxation of auricle and ventricle to receive and pump the blood is known as one heartbeat, is also known as one cardiac cycle. So who maintain this cardiac cycle? SA node, since it is the origin of waves of contraction and relaxation. It also maintains the pace, gap between two, contraction and relaxation. Therefore, our heart has rhythmic contraction and relaxation, and therefore SA node is known as pacemaker, because it keeps the pace between two contraction and two relaxation, and thereby the sound produces dhak 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 after interval of time. It produces around 70 to 75 action potential per minute, that is 70 to 75 heartbeats per minute in average, and we have that normal 72 heartbeat per minute. So 0.8 seconds are taken for one contraction and relaxation, that is for one heartbeat. So 0.8 second multiply into 60, that is 272. And with one contraction, that ventricle pumps 70 ml of blood, which calls stroke volume. So every time with one contraction 70 ml of blood is pumped. That is around 5000 milliliter per minute. That is 5 liter per minute. You can understand. If per minute 5 liter is pumped, then per hour how much it is pumped? Per day how much it is pumped? Per month how much it is pumped? It goes around many lakhs liter per year. So how much work our heart does and do for us, that you can calculate and let you know by with your calculation. But here this SA node is continuously produce the wave of contraction relaxation right from birth to death, and therefore we call it as a lifeline. So wave of contraction and relaxation, that is what PQRST wave are generated, are recorded by electrocardiogram is a machine. We have electrocardiogram, and that electrocardiogram has same sequence of that movement of that lead. It is because of pacemaker, which is having control, 100% control over, therefore contraction and relaxation, which is maintained to have that cardiac wave PQRST in the same frequency is maintained by pacemaker. Therefore it has very high importance, and I have mentioned everything about this pacemaker, SA node in connection with AV node, bundle of his, and Purkinje fiber. You can go through these notes in detail so as to understand about the structure, location and function of this SA node, AV node, Purkinje fiber and bundle of his. It is very difficult to know with that same diagram while understanding functional anatomy of heart to show this nodal tissue. Therefore, I have prepared another separate diagram and video so as to understand the location, structure, function of SA node and AV node. I hope you did understood everything what I did explain in this video with this diagram. It is in addition to that first video what we learned about human circulatory system. I am also sure that you will remember these two types of heart, because this is very important to understand the question if it is asked in NEET, that neurogenic heart and myogenic heart in concern with human circulatory system. I appeal you to like our channel and share it with your friends, as well as subscribe it if you are new, and press bell icon to receive notification as and when new videos are uploaded. Thank you. Enjoy the life.